Help is pouring in from around the world as Paris vows to rebuild the famous Notre Dame Cathedral. Just before we hit the air this morning at 4:30, firefighters declared the fire to be out.
So let's get you caught up on the newest developments from overnight. You can see the outside still standing, the stone walls. Brand new video this hour shows firefighters running into the 865-year-old Catholic church. 400 firefighters took them more than 9 hours to put the fire out. They faced intense flames that spread quickly because of the building's wooden beams in the interior. That's a live look at Paris, where people are heading to the famous cathedral to see the damage firsthand. The tower's still standing, and this is what it looks like inside now. New video within the last hour shows the red embers falling from the burned ceiling as firefighters are there. Despite all the damage, there's a big sign of hope. In the middle of the debris, the cross, the crucifix, appears untouched. By the time the flames were out, 2 police officers and 1 firefighter were hurt. This morning, the French and Catholics insist they will restore this world treasure.
Just as the cross didn't have the last word, neither for people of faith in France will this fire have the last word.
As the country vows to rebuild, it's already facing challenges. A French cultural expert says the country no longer has trees big enough to replace the ancient wooden beams that burned in the fire. And Channel 2's Kristen Holloway is live at Atlanta's airport this morning. Kristen, we talked to several people who were just returning from Paris.
And many traveling from Paris yesterday said the mood on their flight was really somber as they all were starting to learn about that heartbreaking fire.
And just to see it on fire, it was just crazy.
The images of a burning Notre Dame Cathedral are surreal for Nadine Myers as she arrives in Atlanta from Paris. She just took pictures of the 865-year-old Catholic church on Saturday.
I was like just in shock and in awe because I'm thinking we were just there.
Firefighters now have the fire under control as they investigate what caused it Monday afternoon.
It's sad for Paris.
Among the crowd, Tina Grove of Locust Grove, who told us by phone she toured Notre Dame just hours before the fire broke out.
I have pictures from this morning of it being the most beautiful thing I've ever seen to now being totally destroyed. It's horrible.
Christian Neary, who we Skyped from his Paris apartment, called the cathedral the beating heart of Paris.
It's something that's a central point of the city. It's really a symbol of the town. It's where the city was built upon on Ile de la Cité, and it's something that I think is going to take a lot of time for the city to get over.
Definitely a long road ahead, but the French president has vowed to rebuild the cathedral altogether. And of course, we're going to be talking to travelers that are coming back from Paris to Atlanta today about who actually saw that fire.